Good morning, you're welcome to Flip TV News. My name is Victor Ajayi. First, the headlines. President Tinubu commits to returning out-of-school children to classrooms while equipping them for the future. Motorists hail Oki for redeeming last mile image within a year in office. Now the news in full. President Tinubu commits to returning out-of-school children to classrooms while equipping them for the future. In a dialogue with French President Emmanuel Macron at the Palais de LC, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu reaffirmed his administration's commitment to prioritizing education for Nigerian children. He outlined plans to significantly reduce the number of out-of-school children through innovative return-to-class initiatives and skill development programs. President Tinubu highlighted the government's ongoing efforts to create a supportive framework that ensures school-age children will enter classrooms, emphasizing the role of motivation and skill acquisition in this initiative. In order to bridge the gap for some who are of age and have been out of school for a while, we will encourage skills development, the president added. Accompanied by First Lady Senator Oluremi Tinubu, the president stressed to President Macron and First Lady Bridget Macron that Nigeria's developmental potential hinges on a well-educated populace. The insecurity in some parts of the country makes it hard for children to return to school, but we are gradually repopulating the classrooms and we need skills development to bridge the gaps, the president stated. President Tinubu highlighted the notable progress in enhancing security across Nigeria, employing kinetic strategies as part of the peace-building process. With some effort, we will be able to get some level of stability. We had very good harvest this year, and as soon as more farmers can go back to the farm, we have more stability in harvest and supply, he said. In response, President Macron acknowledged Nigeria's vast growth potential and the importance of investing in educational initiatives. He reflected on his formative experiences during a 6-month internship at the French Embassy in Nigeria, including visits to Lagos and Kano. President Macron and Bridget Macron expressed gratitude to President Tinubu and Senator Oluremi Tinubu for their state visits, promising to elevate the France to Nigeria partnership to alight to new heights. Bayo Ononiga, special advisor to the president. Motorists hail Oki for redeeming last mile image within a year in office. Related bus drivers plying Lagos routes have commended the General Manager of the Lagos State Traffic Management Authority last month, Mr. Bakare Oki Olalekan, for his uncommon courage and leadership wizardry in redeeming the once battered image of last mile and restoring its lost glory within a year in office. Some of the bus drivers who spoke with our correspondents in Lagos Metropolis about the unprecedented achievement of the last mile bus said Oki is the first and the best last mile general manager in the history of the agency who did his best within a year in office to stop motorist complaints and unpleasant incidences from occurring between his personnel and motorists unlike before. They commended his introduction of laudable initiatives such as the retraining of personnel and the launching of customers free toll lines, which they said have helped drivers greatly in addressing their complaints anytime they were arrested by last mile officers instead of resorting to violence with the officers. The drivers said the free toll lines have killed illegal arrests and extortions among last mile personnel as they are now doing their job with caution unlike before. The driver said before Oki assumed office, there is no week or a month passed without incidences of last mile officers chasing after fleeing motorists, leading to accidents and death, or complaints of extortions and indiscriminate arrest of bus drivers for no just cause. But Oki have succeeded in eliminating those vices within a year of assuming office. They praised Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu for supporting Oki in transforming and reforming the last mile to acceptable standard and change the last mile to a better agency. They further commended the Commissioner for Transportation, Oluwaseun Oshiyemi, the Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Transportation, Mr. Olawale Musa, and the Special Advisor to the Governor of Lagos State, Mr. Shola Giwa, for their unalloyed contribution to the success story of last month today. According to Mr. Elijah Obioma, we drivers were the one complaining about last mile personnel's illegal arrest, extortions and overzealousness, but we, the same drivers, are the one telling the world today that the last mile general manager, Mr. Bakare Oki, have killed those vices within a year of assuming office with the launching of the customer-free toll lines and the retraining of personnel. Bakaloki is a godsend to bus drivers in Lagos and any driver that is still complaining negatively about LASTMA personnel without using the toll-free lines is not sincere, Obioma stated. Mr. John Omenai, a driver plying Mowe to Victoria Island, Lagos, said, I am still wondering how General Manager Bakaloki was able to transform the LASTMA, inculcated discipline on his personnel which have stopped the usual negative public complaints about LASTMA operations within a year of assuming office. It shows that the appointment of Bakaloki by Governor Sanwo-Olu is not a fluke but a blessing to Lagos bus drivers. The most surprising thing about the LASTMA general manager is that there is no time of the day or night to call him or the toll-free lines that they will not respond or rescue drivers. Shows the LASTMA of today is working and Lagos is also working, Omina said. I am now appealing to Lagos drivers to continue to use the LASTMA free toll lines anytime they are arrested for traffic matters instead of taking the laws into their hands or setting LASTMA officers on fire, Omina added. On assuming office as LASTMA general manager November 23, Oki swung into action and held an elaborate conference with his personnel at LASTMA headquarters at Oshodi, where he told them his do's and don'ts. Oki initiated the retraining of personnel for efficient service delivery and the launching of the public toll-free lines, which have rescued about 1,750 motorists with the support and approval of Governor Sanwo-Olu, which have brought about the success story of LASTMA of today. That will be all on our news updates this morning. Join us for more stories on our channels, Flip TV, Flip TV Plus. My name is Victor Ajayi.